Hi everyone, Brian here from Black Ops Toys, again coming at you with another unboxing. Today we are going to one of two ISOF figures. These are from Soldier Story. They were released overseas a while ago. They are up and you can purchase them right now, including the loose gear. ISOF stands for Iraqi Special Operations Forces. So this one is SS-105 and we're going to dig into him first. Here we go. First off, good box. I like it. Check the back. You always want to look at the pictures online, the pictures on the back of the box, because it helps you to actually create and build these things. Again, this is all about customizing and kind of doing it the way you want to do it, but this gives you a good guide as to what things are for. So let's get into the actual box itself. All right off the bat, we got two sides. We got the left side, and we got the right side. So, pull out this. Okay, be careful when you're pulling it out of the box. The stand is loose in the bottom. So let's take apart this guy. It's cool when manufacturers do a series of figures. So example, they do 3 or 4 different SWAT members. They do, 2 ISOF figures that go together. That way you can kind of build a team if you want to, because there's enough gear out there to do so. Looks like we got the skull. We're all familiar with that and who that belongs to. Put that right there. This is called a saddle style stand, by the way. Saddle meaning you sit on it like you do on a horse's saddle. So we're going to do the right side first. Now, always be careful popping these guys open. You don't want shit to go everywhere. Oops, you don't want crap to go everywhere. Put this down there. Watch out, dog. Okay, first things first. Figure, black uniform. T-shirt underneath, belt, pants. Everybody likes pants. Phenomenal shoes. Look at those things. Fantastic. Very, very cool. Good head sculpt. I really enjoy the Soldier Story bodies. They're very good, and their tailoring is excellent. But the bodies themselves I use actually on a lot of my stuff. Put them aside. Next we have a Shemagh. This is something, it's a headscarf or something you put around your neck to keep your neck safe, right? And let's do the pouches. We got a radio pouch. Looks like these are in Coyote tan. And we got 3 of these guys. So these guys right here are M4 mag pouches. They're all Molly. So M4 mag pouches, and then you have a pistol mag pouch up front. So it's like a dual stack. So a single M4 mag, 1, 2, 3 of those, and then a single pistol mag, 1, 2, 3 of those. So 6 mags total in each of these guys, and you get 3 of them. So that's pretty cool right off the bat. These are great, especially if you do like customs with small kits or drop leg panels. These are always nice to have. Next we have an IFAK, and we got a drop leg pouch. Standard multi-purpose. Drop leg meaning hooks around the belt, and then the leg we go through there like that. So you see drop leg when you're looking for holsters and various things. So next, multi-purpose pouch. If you know what kind of pouches these are and I don't know the name of them, please feel free to leave that in the comments below. I would like to learn. Next we have, this looks like a 40mm grenade launcher pouch, grenade pouch. So 40 mic grenades. And then this right here is a weapons cache. What that means is it's not like weapons for cash where you sell your weapon and you get cash. This is something you actually would mole on a vest or a padded belt, and it holds your secondary weapon out of the way. Keep moving. These look like some sort of grenade pouch, either gas grenade or flashbang or whatnot. You get 2 of those guys. Those are going to be popular. And then you get frag grenade pouches. Everybody needs grenades. Look at how much ammo one dude can carry. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Keep going. Communications. Got the radio. Let's pull out the whole radio. I love the packaging on this. It's great. We got the headset, push to talk, and that's it for the radio. We got black knee pads. These are standard. We got a tiger stripe holster. This is a drop leg as well, and it does have elastic bands, which I love. I love that. So that's a drop leg done in tiger stripe. I love it. This is a standard battle belt. So it's a heavier duty. It's got Velcro on the side and it's got a heavy duty buckle. So those are awesome. Retention lanyard. Zip ties. Again, this is to tie up somebody or something, or just to tie something to something else. And moving on to headgear. So this is one of the gems, and this is something that I like. It's a ring. Tell me how badass that is. I'm just kidding. It's not actually a ring. This is a face mask. So you've probably seen these with airsoft guys, but it's super. Check that out. That just looks wicked. Anyway, I like these things. Again, I do a lot of kit bash division figures, you know, and I add little flares like this for evil guys, stuff like that. But I love these masks, so I think those are really cool. So we got strobe. These are all helmet accessories. This is a helmet light. This is NVG or night vision goggle. That's a monocular, meaning single. And then we have a helmet, which looks like a Mitch with rails. These are cool helmets. These rails allow you to attach a lot of stuff to them. And just for shits and giggles, check that out. That's pretty cool. A ghosted skull. Anyway, let's see what we got in here. I did that in here. All right. So we got some patches. Patches are always good. And then we got helmet Velcro, because everybody needs to Velcro stuff to helmets. Let's keep moving. Wow, lots of patches. Lots of patches, lots of detail. Okay, so you get a plethora of patches. So the helmet, go here. Let me show you this real quick. This guy right here is a little helmet light, and it can attach to a vest or whatnot, but it's like a little LED thing, and you clip it on the side like that. So most people don't know how to do that or what that is. That's a helmet light, and that's how it goes. And NVG, this right here, whoops, would go like that. And then this right here, it's not broken. It's meant to come off. But let's see. Put that on there, and then it would hang like that. Now I'm going to get into the left side. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to start to move some stuff. A lot of gear, a lot of good stuff with this figure. And you can see, I mean, as soon as you start doing this, or as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I can do 3 or 4 different kits with a lot of these things. My imagination just starts to go. All right. So always be careful popping these trays open, because stuff goes everywhere. And again, this is, comes right back into it. Make sure you have a mat that's a light color, so that you have some kind of contrast. So if you do lose a piece or it pops out, you can actually find it. So watch this. Oh, so careful. There used to be a game when I was a kid where you'd push this thing down and it had a timer, and you'd go like this, and the timer would go, and you had these shapes and you had to put them in, and if you didn't get it in time, it popped and everything went all over the place. That's the same type of deal with this, but there's no time limit. So take your time. All right, we got some keys. So these will actually work on real handcuffs, so you can hide those in your pockets. Check that out. Different shapes, different styles. Love it, man. It's all about the detail. All right, now we got gloves. Now they did this on a release years and years and years ago, one of their CIA SADs, and I think it was SS014. That's how nerdy I am. Or it was SS037. Those were both the CIAs. Anyway, gloved bone glove hands. Fan-frickin-tastic. So again, want to look badass, want to look cool. Anything with bones on it is cool. Now we got a butt ton of stuff. So let's just go through it. We have 3 frag grenades. So those are obviously the pouches for those. We have these guys. I don't know what they are. They look like gas or smoke. And it looks like that's what this guy is. So we got 4 of these with metal pins. You can see the spoons. So we got 4 of these. We got 2 pouches. So again, they're giving you stuff to fill every pouch. Now we got an ass ton. I believe I've used that 3 or 4 times. I'm going to try to switch it up. A plethora of magazines. These are M4 mags. I love the Soldier Story M4 mags. And they're, again, this is a lot of mags. So you get enough to fill every pouch. That's a lot of magazines. Holy shitbirds. So these guys, you got 3 of these per pouch. So 3 in the top, and then you got the 3 cells at the bottom, and again, pistol mags or flashlights or something else, but you got enough mags there to fill all of these pockets. Next, we get a standard M9. Love it. It's got the retention lanyard. This right here would go around the belt, or it would go on your Male vest, and if you dropped it, you wouldn't lose it. It'd be attached to you, so you could find it. Believe it or not, people do drop it. So magazine comes out. The tooling on these guys is amazing. So these guys have been doing these pistols for a very, very, very long time. Okay, and let's see if it fits in the drop bag. It does. Super, super simple, good looking kit. All right, moving on. Looks like we got a sling. This looks like it's going to be a 2-point sling. Now we get into the goodies, and we got another sling. So one's for the shotgun, which I'll show you in a second, and one is for the rifle. Tourniquet and time. So what this is for is when you apply the tourniquet, you write the time that you applied it, and that way when you get the person back to the hospital or back to some place where he's going to get fixed up, they know how long this has been on the limb and if the limb's going to make it or not. Anyway, keeping going, we got pistol mags. Only 3, that's right, only 3. Plus 1 in the gun, so 4 total. So one of these pouches is going to have 3 pistol mags in it. Then we got shears, medical shears. These are the smallest I've seen. They don't work very well. So if you're in the field, I would suggest you get an actual full-size set of shears, because these will not work on real kit, even though they're small and light. I'm totally joking right now. Carabiner. Again, we get more glow sticks. Love the glow sticks. This right here is a little cord. So that's underneath the glow sticks, so be careful when you pull this up. This right here would attach to the glow sticks, and then it would attach and hang from the carabiner. Just a little accent piece. Very, very cool. If you were in the military and you used glow sticks, tell us what they were for. Do the colors mean anything? What did you use them for? Let me know, because they come with every single figure in every single box. Moving right along, we have some shotgun shells. We have blue and we have red. Typically we see a lighter blue. These are a little bit darker. What do these shotgun shells mean? So do these colors mean like one's buckshot, one's a slug? If you know, please leave it in the comments below. We're getting to the goodies. Just wait a second. We got a watch to get to. That, if you know what kind of watch that is, looks like a Sunco or something. Digital watch. And multi-tool, again. Great kit, super light. It's hard to use these on anything full size, but there you go. So they do fold up, and they could go in one of these pouches here. So very cool multi-tool. Then we get to the shotgun. I love this gun. You're seeing a lot of shotguns coming back. Hot Toys used to do a ton of these guys. Now you have Easy and Simple doing them, Soldier Story doing them, Damn Toys doing them. A lot of shotguns. And I think it's all thanks to John Wick, because John Wick used shotguns. Shotguns are cool. So right off the bat, we can go, let's see if the stock extends. The stock does not extend, I don't think. It does. Okay. Don't worry, these are designed to come apart. I didn't break it. So that would come down. You could use a glue dot, and actually that's what this is. You can see this guy right here. Be careful with that. That's actually how you get it to stay. You can see there's a stop right there. So if I'm going to extend it, that should fit in the stop. Now it's extended and won't move. See if the bolt works. Holy shit birds, Batman. Look at that. Hootenanny, who's your daddy? That's right, I just said it. I just said it. Haven't used that in a long time. So that bolt does move, and it is spring loaded. Yeah, super cool. Super, super cool. Great looking shotgun. And I believe that's what this sling goes to. Oops. Glue dot. It's not broken. It's just loose. Hold on. There we go. Shows my age because I can't see a damn thing. And there we go. Now these guys are Velcro, so these guys would go on any type of Velcro panel. Oh shit! And the V word. I used the V word. We cannot use the Velcro word because it's licensed. So we have to say the V stuff. These are your 40mm grenades, and it looks like they would go with that pouch right there. And you got 4 of those guys. So these look like explosive rounds. What is this guy?
Smoke.
I can't read. It's too small. Too small means I'm too old. Now, I love this M4. This is a standard M4. This has an M203. We've seen this on a couple releases, but not for a very long time. And this one's in camo, and I happen to love the camo job. It's freaking good looking. So that's where this 2-point sling would go. This thing would connect on one end, and then we'd run it through here on the other, or around that. But you get optics. You get a light. This right here is an aiming device for the grenade launcher. You get a PEQ. You can notice some of this equipment is older. This does open. No, it does. There we go. So just like the real thing, it's got a lock. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. Anyway, it does open. I just have to take my time and do it. Ooh, there's a pin in there. Look at that. There we go. Check that out. Huh. Very cool. So the grenade does fit in there, which is nice. Open bolt. See, again, it's not broken, but be careful when you pull this. Okay. The idea behind it is that it's a stop, so you pull it down and then you push it in when you want to stop it. Now it's extended. So, all in all, fantastic looking figure. It's freaking badass. A lot of good parts. If you don't want just the figure, freaking, there's a lot of parts you probably want for some kind of bash. I do want to explain this real quick. So, as you notice, this guy has 3 weapons and an ass ton of grenades. We got a pistol, we got a shotgun, and we got an M4 with an M203 grenade launcher. That is so much kit to carry. It's crazy. So, in order to keep this out of the way, this would be for breaching, okay? So, say we're going to go up to the door, we're going to sling our M4 around our backside, and we're going to pull this guy up and blow the door in, blow the hinges off. This right here is called a weapons cache, and what that means is, so just put it like that, but that would molly in right there, and so it would sling under your arm like that, and it would be out of the way. And that way when you needed the secondary, you drop your primary, that's on a sling, then you can pull this out and use it and then put it back and it's out of the way in theory. This is a big ass, you know, shotgun to carry, but that's the theory behind the weapons cache. Again, all in all, fantastic looking figure. Lots of skull parts. Again, if you don't like this hobby, you can still buy this and wear it as a ring. And you can buy these and use these as your earrings, which would be super cool. So, if you like this video, please make sure and hit that subscribe button below and ring that bell to be notified of new content like this.